Christmas is a wonderful time of the year to get creative and add your own personal touches to your festive home. Here's our step-by-step guide to achieving a beautiful wreath and garland to wow your guests this season. When choosing your base for your wreath or garland, it's important to think about the width of your door for the wreath or where you're going to hang your garland, whether that will be on a mantelpiece, down the centre of a table, or perhaps up a staircase. We're using a 50cm diameter artificial wreath, which will work on most doors, and our garland is 2.7 metres long, perfect for doubling up on a mantelpiece for a fuller, thicker look. There are also different base finishes to choose from, so we're going for this really pretty snowy finish. But there are also other bases available, such as this traditional green base. Once you've decided, gently fluff up your wreath and garland with your fingers to create a full and beautiful shape. When thinking about a Christmas theme or colour scheme for your wreath and garland, consider matching it to fit in with your home's interior look and feel. Are you looking for something modern with a cool contemporary feel, like these? Or maybe something bright and colourful, like these amazing vibrant baubles? Perhaps you're looking for something more natural. Then you can use pine cones and fruit slices like these. Perhaps pop into your local Notcutts to get some inspiration from our beautiful Christmas themes. Here we're going to go for a really pretty vintage look and feel that works well for most interiors. Once you've decided on your colour theme, you'll need to choose a mixture of decorations. Always work with odd numbers. It's really pleasing to the eye and creates a natural rhythm. Plan your design by laying out on top of your wreath and garland the pattern and mix that you like best before you start to fix them in. Our top tip to keep things simple would be to create a focal point next. This could be at the top or the bottom. Use 3 or 5 different decorations. We're going to use 5 in our design. Then add texture in between where there are gaps with a mix of pretty foliage picks. Once you've decided your layout, then you can start fixing in your decorations. Push through the picks and bend the ends up. You can cut them shorter if needed. It's easier to decorate your wreath on a table, so you can look down and check your design as you go. And for your garland, fix it in situ first before decorating. If you're using your garland on a fireplace, create your focal point with your decorations in the centre, and then work your way out. Once finished, it's time to add some lights to your wreath. Weave in battery wire lights by tucking them in between the foliage. And then hide and fix in the battery pack. For garlands, add the lights before you fix it in situ and decorate. We've used 200 to 300 plug-in traditional warm white lights on this garland. A question we get asked about a lot is how to make a bow to add to wreaths and garlands. It takes a bit of practice, but it's fairly simple and rewarding to do. Use a relatively wide ribbon with wired edging, and you'll need some floristry wire. Firstly, what we'll do is create a loop and hold it in place with our thumb and forefinger. Then create a second loop underneath, and this will create a figure of 8. Then we'll go over, creating our third loop, and then under one last time to create our fourth loop. Then scrunch from the bottom to the top in the middle, where we can add our floristry wire. Place the wire against the ribbon and then bend it backwards, twisting at the back to keep your ribbon nice and secure. Then we're going to fold the end of the ribbon and cut from the centre to the end. And that creates a really lovely fishtail effect. A wreath can also make a beautiful table arrangement. Just nestle in 3 different sized LED candles in a cluster in the middle to transform the design. You can use a garland too and weave it down the centre of your table interspersed with LED candles. We wouldn't recommend using real candles though, as these could be a fire hazard. We hope we've inspired you with our simple steps and tips to have a go at decorating your own wreath and garland this festive season. You'll find everything you need to create your perfect Christmas look from your local Notcutts Garden Centre or online at notcutts.co.uk.